Hey guys, I'm Shani Sanders. Today we're talking about the different types of content that you need to post on your Instagram account in order for your account to grow. This is the Virtual Speaking Podcast. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, so we're talking about the types of content that you need to post on Instagram in order to help your account grow. So this comes really down to your niche. What is your niche? What do you want to be known for on Instagram? Right? So you want to post content that's really relevant to what you want to be known for. If you're in the fashion business, and I use this example a lot because it's really huge on Instagram, but if you're in a fashion business or you're a person that loves style, you have great style and want to share style tips, then you need to be posting content that is relevant to that niche. Either you're going to post style tips, you're going to recreate looks, are you going to give them something that they can learn? Are you going to make it easier for them to recreate looks? Those are the type of content that does really well on Instagram. So you want to think about what your niche is. People talk about niche a lot because it's really important when you want to grow on Instagram or when you want to grow on any channel that you want to post on. Your niche is very important. You want to define, what do you want to be known for? Do you want to be known as someone who has really worked Instagram really well and now you can provide tips and hacks and just opportunities to grow your account and show them, basically what you did step by step and then inspire them along the way? We talked about this too, inspiring content works really well on Instagram. Educational content works really well on Instagram, and content that entertains. I'm a person who loves reels, and so I watch reels, and a lot of time I get entertained on reels with all the new dance challenges that people are doing. And also I learn a lot too from people who post things that you can kind of DIY, kind of follow them from doing, and you save that type of content and you share that type of content. So you want to define your own type of niche. You want to define, what do you want to do on Instagram? How do I want to represent my brand? Am I representing a personal brand? Am I building out an actual product or service and I'm building that type of brand? Because once you define what you really want to do, then you will start posting content geared towards that. But you want to post content that's going to help you build your account. So if you're first starting out on Instagram, posting content, the type of content you need to post to build, it's just posting. You need to have at least 10 to 20 posts on your account for people to want to come and follow and know more. You want to look legitimate on Instagram. So if you have less than that, because there's so many ghost accounts out there, and if you have less than that, people are not going to take you seriously. People are not going to think you're a real person. They're going to think you're like a bot or something. So you want to have content on there that clearly defines your niche and really just going to help people and solve something. So that's if you're building. If you're just starting on Instagram, you gotta have content that just build. And that is also created a posting schedule. How many times are you gonna post on Instagram during a day? How many times are you gonna post on Instagram during a week? You really need to define that, because you need to set a schedule and you need to be consistent, because the one thing we talk about is that you cannot post and ghost. If you post one day during a week and then we don't hear from you for the next 2 weeks, then your account is not going to build from there. You're not building your account. Now you're just casually being on social media. But if you're serious about your brand and you're serious about your product or service, then having a posting schedule, planning out your content ahead of time, that's the kind of things that's going to help your account build. And it leads to growth. Once you define your niche and you know what you want to do, then you begin to figure out pain points throughout that niche. I call that customer journeys. Like I said, I have a marketing background, so we're all about customer journeys, customer experiences. What do you want your audience to experience as they come to your account? What do you want? What kind of journey are you giving them when they come to your account? Think about some of the things that are in your niche that you feel like, it takes such a long time to do this. Or God, why can't this just be easier? I found an easier way to do X, Y, and Z. That's the type of content that you want to post on your page, because that's the type of content that's gonna help you grow. That is value add content. Value add content is the most important type of content on Instagram, because Instagram is really becoming not just, it's just becoming a platform where people learn a lot. YouTube used to be number one in this, but Instagram is also becoming a platform where people learn a lot on Instagram, being that they're really trying to push video as their main source. and so you begin to learn a lot there. But you want to post that type of content that you feel that you're going to solve something from your audience. You want to think about a customer or audience experience. You want to think about that audience journey. What it's going to take for them to come on your page, like what they see, click on your post, think it's awesome, and say, you know what, I want more. I want to click that save button, or either I want to click that share button, or better yet, I want to actually click the link in their bio so I can see what they're offering. So I can go get that free service or buy that paid service because I like what they're saying. They reflect me and they're solving a problem that I need help with. That's the type of content that's really going to help you grow. And then we talk about shareable content. And we keep talking about this because it is so important. And if you look at any other creators or any other influencers on Instagram, especially when it comes to building your Instagram account and how to grow, they will talk about shareable content as key to growing. You want shareable content because Instagram favors people who content gets shared, who content get liked, who content gets saved. That's the kind of things that the algorithm will look favorable towards. So you want to think about what you want to share. Like I said, you could solve a pain point, you could entertain people, you could inspire people. We all love to be inspired. I talk about this all the time. I'm always saving a quote that I see for someone else's page, or either sharing it to my stories, or either I'm just sharing it with a friend that I think needs to hear this. So that's the type of content that is going to also help you grow, but the type of content that you really need to think about posting on your account is something that's going to inspire people, educate people, and entertain them as well. Entertain them, but also they learning something. So Reels is really good for this. Reels is really good for entertaining, but also I'm learning something along the way. I learned about content from Reels just like, so many other people have, and then I began to perfect it, and then I began to understand it, and then I began to solve my own pain points when it came to the type of content that I need to post for my niche and what I'm trying to do. So, and I think once you begin to get your rhythm on Instagram, you will see the same thing. It's that content to share. And if you're a product-based type of brand, or if you're a service, or you're just an influencer starting out trying to build your own personal brand so you can gain brand partnerships and sponsorships, then you need to sell that as your service or your product or your brand. It's content to sell. That's what you're doing. If you have a product, you have fashion, clothes, or shoes, or handbags, accessories, or books, you want to post content to sell that. Instagram is a very great resource for sales. It's a great sales funnel. It's not the end of the funnel, but it's actually part of the customer checkout journey. You know what I mean? The funnel towards checking out, to lead into your site and saying, hey, I'm gonna click the link in their bio, I'm gonna go over to their website, I'm gonna go over to however easy it is for me to get the content that they are selling. Remember that, because that's key. If you are selling something, Instagram does not have shoppable links in their bio, in your posts. Not your bio as well, but not in your posts. So you want to make sure that if you tell people, hey, this is now 25% off, click the link in my bio. You want to make sure when they click that link in their bio, either they're going over to your Linktree page, just offer them the opportunity to just click what they want, or it leads directly to where you need them to go. That is key. That is so key. You cannot put a web address in your Instagram post and expect people to click on it and just go there, because live links do not work in your Instagram post. They have to do a next step. So you have to say, click the link in my bio in order for you to receive this product or this service that I'm offering. So those are really types of content that will really help you grow on Instagram. So think about that content. Think about content that's going to really help your account grow. Look at some other people content that you feel are in your same niche, and see what type of content they're posting, and see what type of content is performing well for them, because you will definitely see what gets the most likes. I'm a big fan of Boss Babe account, and they are 2 million plus followers. They have huge followers on all their platforms. And when I look at their platform, she posts a lot of content on Instagram that is just inspirational. A lot of posts that really help you get motivated. If you go over to her YouTube channel, she's talking more about Instagram hacks, Instagram growth, Instagram opportunities. So she talks more about that, but she also reflects that in her on her Instagram page. But her posts do so well. Phosphate posts do very well. And so they're a really great example to see like, man, the type of content she's posting, if that is in your niche. If she is not in your niche, then it's still an account to really follow because they give really good information on how to grow your account overall, no matter what your niche is. But I just look at theirs because their posts and a lot of their stuff really do really well. And then you can actually do those same things. You don't have to post the exact same thing, but you can know that, hey, quotes really help people. If that's your demographic, you know, women or whatever your demographic is, post things that are gonna really inspire them. Post things that are gonna get them to click on your link in your bio. Because that's really what it's all about. You wanna grow followers, you want them to save, you want them to share, you want them to comment, and then you want them to do a next step, which is purchase something, download my free guide, sell on this, you know, get 10% off that. So you really have to have next steps. But content that really you should be posting on Instagram is content that is niche based and that's going to add value to your audience. That's really the type of content you should be posting. And so take your time with this. Think about what you want to say. Think about the type of content you want to give to your audience before you just start randomly posting things. You know, because in the beginning, I think that's what we all do. We kind of just like, oh, I want to build this account. I want to build this brand. I want to build my personal brand. I'm going to start posting content without actually having a strategy behind it, because you do need a strategy. You need to think about, okay, what do I want to offer? What do I want to give them? If it's just me and my looks, my fashion looks, then that's it. That's what you give them. You let them know where they can shop your looks, you let them know how they can recreate the looks, and you make it fun, you make it inspiring, you make it entertaining. That's what you can do. So just really think about your niche. And we're gonna really get into your niche because I think a lot of people still struggle in this area. And you think about it, like, we're all great at so many things and we want to give it all to our audience at one time. I know I did. I was like, I could do a lot. You know, I can inspire people in different ways. I can help them build certain things. I've been in marketing for so long. I can really talk about customer journeys, customer experiences, merchandising products on site. So I could talk about so many different things, but I had to really scale it down. And because you scale it down, does not mean later that you could still talk about those things later. You can introduce your other talents and gifts and skills later, but for now, narrow it down, talk about one thing, build that one thing, build your audience, grow, and then start introducing other things that you can really help your audience grow and do better in their life or on whatever you're trying to do. So don't think that you have to niche down so much to the point where you're like, I'm never going to be able to let people see a more funny side of me. I'm not going to be able to let them see all my other skills and talents. No, that's not what we're saying at all. All we're saying is that if you want to grow and if you want to start creating content where you can be consistent with to help you grow and help you build and help people share your content, then you want to be very specific in terms of what you want to talk about. What you want to talk about. Introduce one talent. What's that good talent that you have, that skill that you have that you think you could share with other people that they will get value from and that you could talk about consistently? And that's what you want to do. So that's all it is. I know you have a lot that you can do. Let's scale it down. Let's talk about one thing and then begin as you grow and get more followers, and then you can introduce other things to them. So really, listen, that's it for me. I really hope this helped you out. I hope you guys get some value out of this as we begin to post more regularly with, you know, just the podcast and also just YouTube and everything. But we're really looking to help people grow their account and be successful online, because really that's what it's all about. So I hope this really does inspire you guys, but just remember that whatever you want to do, however you choose to do it on Instagram, be yourself and be authentic, because that's the real type of content that grows. And that's the real type of content that will get you your end result. And so don't overthink it. Don't put too much time in or put too much pressure on yourself about it. Just think about what you want to do first and do it. That's all you got to do. Take the first step and just do it. Really hope this guys help you. I really hope this helped you out, and I hope you guys make sure you tune in next time. I'll see you soon. All right, guys, it is tool tip time, and here are 4 tips of the type of content you should be posting on Instagram. Number 1, content to build. Content to build is just posting content consistently. If you're just starting out on Instagram, you want to get 10 posts posted to your account, because that's going to now help you build your account. You recognize what your niche is, and now you're able to post content in your niche. That is content that is going to help you just build your account overall. Number 2, content to grow. Content to grow is how are you solving a problem in your niche? What are you solving? How are you making your audience life better? How are you making it easier for them to do something? What type of hack or trick or thing that you found out that's going to make it easier for your audience to do a particular thing? That is how you grow on Instagram, when you're able to solve a problem in your niche. So that's content to grow. Number 3 is content to share. Content to share is content that is educational, content that is inspiring, and content that is entertaining. We've talked about this before. Share content in those 3 categories. That's what's going to help you. That's the type of content people want to share. So that's content to share. Number 4 is content to sell. If you are a product or a service-based type of organization and a company, you want to post content about your service, about your product. That is content that is going to help you sell your service or product to your audience. So listen, those are the 4 types of content that you need to be posting on Instagram in order to grow. I really hope these helped you out, and make sure you come back. Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me on the Virtual Speaking Podcast. I really hope you gained some really great information to really help you grow your business online and be successful. Listen, if you want more, you have to subscribe to the channel, be a member of this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can get when I upload new videos every week. Also, if you like this and you think this was useful, like the video, share it with someone that you think need to have this information so they can successfully grow their business online as well. I'll see you guys next week.